The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. Act 3, Scene 5. The same. A garden. Enter Launcelot and Jessica. Yes, truly. For look you, the sins of the father ought to be laid upon the children. Therefore I promise ye, I fear you. I was always plain with you, and so now I speak my agitation of the matter. Therefore be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. There is but one hope in it that can do you any good, and that is but a kind of bastard hope neither. And what hope is that, I pray thee? Marry, you may partly hope that your father got you not, that you are not the Jew's daughter. That were a kind of bastard hope indeed, so the sins of my mother should be visited upon me. Truly then I fear you are damned both by father and mother. Thus when I shun Schuyler your father, I follow into Charybdis your mother. Well, you are gone both ways. I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian. Truly the more to blame he. We were Christians enow before, e'en as many as could well live one by another. This making Christians will raise the price of hogs. If we grow all to be pork eaters, we shall not shortly have a rasher on the coals for money. Enter Lorenzo. I'll tell my husband Launcelot what you say. Here he comes. I shall grow jealous of you shortly, Launcelot, if you thus get my wife into corners. Nay, you need not fear us, Lorenzo. Launcelot and I are out. He tells me flatly, there is no mercy for me in heaven because I am a Jew's daughter. And he says, you are no good member of the Commonwealth, for in converting Jews to Christians, you raise the price of pork. I shall answer that better to the Commonwealth than you can the getting up of the Negro's belly. The more is with child by you, Launcelot. It is much that the more should be more than reason, but if she be less than an honest woman, she is indeed more than I took her for. How every fool can play upon the word! I think the best grace of wit will shortly turn into silence, and discourse grow commendable in none only but parrots. Go in, sirrah. Bid them prepare for dinner. That is done, sir. They have all stomachs. Goodly Lord, what a wit-snapper are you. Then bid them prepare dinner. That is done too, sir. Only cover is the word. Will you cover then, sir? Not so, sir, neither. I know my duty. Yet more quarrelling with occasion. Wilt thou show the whole wealth of thy wit in an instant? I pray thee, understand a plain man in his plain meaning. Go to thy fellows, bid them cover the table, serve in the meat, and we will come in to dinner. For the table, sir, it shall be served in. For the meat, sir, it shall be covered. For your coming in to dinner, sir, why, let it be as humours and conceits shall govern. Launcelot exits. O dear discretion, how his words are suited! The fool hath planted in his memory an army of good words. And I do know a many fools that stand in better place, garnished like him, that for a tricksy word defy the matter. How cheerest thou, Jessica? And now, good sweet, say thy opinion. How dost thou like the Lord Bassanio's wife? Past all expressing. It is very meet the Lord Bassanio live an upright life, for having such a blessing in his lady, he finds the joys of heaven here on earth. And if on earth he do not mean it, then, in reason, he should never come to heaven. Why, if two gods should play some heavenly match, and on the wager lay two earthly women, and Portia one, there must be something else pawned with the other, for the poor rude world hath not her fellow. Even such a husband hast thou of me as she is for a wife. Nay, but ask my opinion too of that. I will anon. First let us go to dinner. Nay, let me praise you while I have a stomach. No, pray thee, let it serve for table talk. Then, howsoever thou speakest, among other things I shall digest it. Well, I'll set you forth. The end of Act 3, Scene 5 of The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare.